Welcome back to episode 101 of Persona 5 Royal Let's Play. Last episode we had our episode 101 hour special, where we saw Kanashiro's change of heart. And he was arrested, so we didn't really see nothing. We just heard about it in the news. But going forward, I already figured out we can't do anything outside today. I'm looking at my classroom guide. Exams start tomorrow. Observes the case's progress and celebrate your success is our mission. We can't really do anything today. Not even the Home Shopping Network is on today. Oh, hey, Kanashiro. And he's gone. So,
Hey!
we are going to get the last of our little pamphlets and all that.
Make sure you close up.
Since we can't do anything that I said in last episode we were going to do. Secrets to craftsmanship are about the mindset. I got warmed me up a cup of hot apple cider with red hots melted in it. I made a couple weeks ago. Maybe it's trying to. Oh, that's a vague answer. Maybe it's trying to say it's important to stay motivated.
Oh!
I had doubts about this book, but the latter half of it was a worthwhile read.
All right.
Number of times you can create infiltration tools has increased. Well, I guess we should sleep. Staying up too late isn't healthy for you, you know? Ow, ow, ow. It tripped on my hand. And possibly my controller. I wonder what the Phantom Thieves' goal is. Are they just choosing people to steal hearts from? Maybe someone's asking them to do it. Oh yeah. Don't they have a form or something? What if you make a request on there and they follow through?
What a refreshing morning. How are you doing? I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them. All the interviews these days ask me about that. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example?
What do you mean?
I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. People change suddenly and cause strange accidents or horrible crimes. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing? Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases. With the rate of victims, it's impossible not to see a connection there. Sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
Okay. I guess no seat on the... Oh, there we go. Feeling more packed than usual today. Now for today's strange news. Today's headlines are... Shibuya's crime ring reveals all. Leader's confession has led to the arrest of other key members. Ow, my hand again. Sudden rampage. Highway accident. Oh, I forgot auto was on. Sudden rampage. Highway accident. The driver's death has been confirmed, taking the total count up to 4. Hotspots of Tokyo. Come see the summer fireworks show on July 18th.
I see.
Thanks to Kaneshiro spilling beans, that organization's falling like a house of cards. We're just getting more and more famous.
Okay, let's get started.
Tests are coming up. Everyone's studying. I know some of you rely on all-nighters, but I can't recommend it. They're really messing up your information retention. Oh, speaking of, do you guys know the difference between short-term and long-term memory? Simple answer is short-term memory is more temporary, contextual, but long-term memories stick with you. In short-term, you are working with a hard limit. You can retain only 6, maybe 7 pieces of information. That ain't true. But your brain's capacity for long-term memory is huge. It might even be infinite, according to some theories.
How about you?
Okay, so Cat Like Who? What do you think about all of this? Short-term memories only stick with you for seconds at a time. That said, how long do you think you can retain long-term memories? He wants to know how long you keep long-term memories? This is a tricky one. What is a long-term memory anyways? Memories that last a long time. Yeah, something like that. So anyways, you keep them for how long? Or for a long time? The question is, how long? Rookie mentioned something about the amount of memories you can store, right? Something like infinite, isn't it? Infinite. Yeah. If you have theoretically infinite space for them, then theoretically you'd be able to retain them for forever. Yeah, I think so too. So that's long-term memories will never really fade away.
That's right.
That's right, I'm impressed. Basically, stuff encoded in your long-term memory never really goes away. Short-term memories become long-term memories through reiteration. Great if you can encode all the test answers into your long-term memory, huh? Yeah. Can't always get what you want. Yeah, I think through sleep and stuff, your short-term memories get translated into a long-term memory portion of your brain or something like that. He's pretty smart. Didn't expect that. He might not be too bad.
Nice going.
You're on a roll today. Because I'll have stuff I'll remember for a few days and then goes away. And when I'm drunk, I have the opposite thing of most people. Like, people will black out drunk, not be able to remember anything. My short-term memory is put into overdrive. And for about a week after the night I got drunk, I can remember every single little detail about that night. And then some of it starts fading away. The reiteration part is the part that does translate some of that to a long-term memory. So that part's true. At least you've got summer break once exams are over, so do your best to study, okay? Yeah, memories never really go away. That means I'll remember my past eventually, right? '18, Marine Day. Finals end on the 16th, so that should be good, right? What are you talking about? Fireworks festival. You're really quick to look up stuff like that. Go back to studying. I'll do that tomorrow. Hey, we're in the middle of class. Talk about these things later. Yeah.
Hey, are you listening?
Uh-oh. You, pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? I feel murderous intent. Oh. Ow. Oh, I can't wait till my second playthrough of this and I can dodge every single one of his stupid things. Looked like that hurt. Hit him right in the
Pay
forehead.
attention.
That's what you get for daydreaming. Kids these days have no respect for their elders. Yeah, proficiency higher.
Do you know the answer?
Therefore, in this context, nuisance is an idea of the complete opposite. I saw a lot of errors on the previous test, so be careful in the future.
Hey!
Excuse me, no sleeping in class. The examples will be on your entrance exam. Make sure you know them. What's up with Kawakami? She's usually looks so tired. Talked to her this morning about my future. She was super polite, friendly even. Yeah, I know what you mean. She didn't give me advice about my girlfriend.
Yes.
She's back on her feet. Kawakami seems to be working hard as a teacher.
Hey!
Sunfire-kun. Heading home? It's rare running into you at this hour.
That reminds me.
Oh, that reminds me. Do you remember the counseling Dr. Maraki's offering? Seems to be growing quite popular. Saw some heading into the nurse's office just as I was leaving the school. Teachers say he's been well worth his time, but I have a feeling there's more to his popularity than just talent. Maybe I should find out for myself at some point. What about studying? Naturally, that'll still happen when I get home. It's part of my daily routine.
Excuse me.
I appreciate your concern, but what about yourself? Depending on the exam scores, there may not be a fireworks festival for anyone to attend. Are you aware? I'm joking. Make sure you study well, alright? I just have my cheat
Alright
sheet
then.
next to me on my phone. I need to buy some more test prep booklets on my way home. See you later.
Senpai.
Oh god, I'm just trying to drink my apple cider. Catlight Senpai.
What a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too? Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me. There's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
Sure thing.
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Huh? And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
You know each other?
My father works at a TV station. Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as
right.
well.
She's my friend.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before. I was chosen to be our club representative.
Congratulations.
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
That would be wonderful. Does that work for you, Senpai?
That settles it. Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Of course. Lead the way.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
Drinks just as hot.
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that too. I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
I feel light too.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
Ah, that's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game. Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act, but I simply can't agree with their methods.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort. Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population. But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
She's not wrong.
Ah, so you think you should let others come to their own conclusions on the matter?
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
I'll be rooting for you.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
Oy. Can't wait to see how she becomes a Phantom Thief or whatever, or Awakening. So you had your friends over for a session, huh? How'd you know? Nothing gets by me. I own the place, remember? You can tell what goes on here just by looking at the tables. Already bummed out about tests coming up. Trouble with anything that you just haven't been studying at all. Oh my. We can make up some progress if we keep an eye on each other. Want to study together? I'm sorry, An. If I can leave. I'm getting ready for our next metaverse visit. Forgot to check my plant. I'll do it tomorrow.
I'll just add this.
I can do a quick save after everything.
Hey, hey!
Well, you ask her. Let's do Fumi-chan?
What?
Yes. My overflowing charm seems to have reached Hifumi. Fumi Togo. Playing shogi at a church? Strange, huh? I did receive approval to do so, though. I'm experimenting with new techniques. Best do it alone in a place like this. I suppose it doesn't sound terribly plausible. Someone who doesn't play. Don't mind me. Please go ahead and pray. Fumi seems to have a very tactful approach to playing shogi. I feel like I can learn tactics for the Phantom Thieves from her shogi experience. I should ask her to teach me. Ask her. Because it gives me one thing I've been wanting to do.
Yes? Can I help you?
Oh, it is on auto right now. Can you teach me shogi?
Huh? You don't necessarily have to learn from me, you know. There are other options, such as playing online. Sorry. I just can't. Well then. So... you like shogi?
I admire you.
Huh? Oh, thank you very much. Okay, just a quick game then. 20 seconds per move, if that's alright with you.
Don't know how to play.
I'll start.
Huh.
So this is your skill level, huh? The dragon which governs the blue sky has fallen into my hands. How do you intend to survive this? Check. It's checkmate no matter how you look at it. Please concede.
I can still keep going.
To concede is an act of admitting that you have lost with grace. If you aspire to become a shogi player, I recommend that you take your study of the game to heart.
Ouch.
Thank you for playing. Well then, that will be all for today.
Ouch!
If it's alright with you, may I request another match sometime? I feel a gambler's spirit emanating from you, which is strange, since your style of play is that of a complete novice.
So I'm a beginner.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. However, I will instruct you under one condition. You become my playing partner so that I can research new moves. Is that agreeable?
Bring it on.
That's precious. Well then, it's a deal. I'll teach you how to play, and you'll assist me with my new moves.
I've made a deal with Hifumi. Time to go to the future.
I think that quite advanced strategies are necessary to succeed at that many criminal acts. And yours weren't by the wit of an amateur. You had a professional who regularly deals with such tactics. You have an idea on who that is, don't you?
I am thou.
And thou.
Thou art
art
I.
I.
Thou hast acquired
Acquired
a new
and
vow.
thou.
It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the star persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Down you become breaking blessing new. Allows you to swap current party member with backup party members during Joker's turn. That's what I've been looking for.
All right.
Okay, let's end here for today.
Playing has helped sharpen my knowledge. Okay.
Thank you for today.
Before you head home, would you like to exchange IDs with me? That'll be an obligation, of course. Lucky me. Oh, well, is that so? In that case... let's see. Yes.
Until next time.
I'll let you know if I come up with any new strategies. Cool. Oi. No seat. Hey, did you know that there's going to be a summer festival on Otobaha? Summer festival, huh? How can anyone eat so much fatty foods when it's so hot out? And you just don't get it. It's because it's hot out that we eat all that meat. Come on, let's go check it out. I'll treat you to a skewer. Summer festival, huh? You think they'll have any A5 beef there? You should worry about the finals first. Once those are over, it'll be summer vacation, so stay focused. So when we get to the after school or to the evening part, the part that'll let me save.
My hope rests with the Phantom Thieves.
Okay, that was very aggressive. That was very aggressive. I'm so glad the Phantom Thieves are all over the news. Yeah, they're really taking off since the whole Kamoshida thing. Legend of the Phantom Thieves started in our school. Practically one of them. And who can't relate to what they're doing? Punishing corrupt adults up to no good. Police should take notice, or should take notes.
Quiet down.
People sure are making a fuss, even though it's right before exams. Behind Kanashiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, a mysterious group that changes people's hearts. If I recall, there were similar rumors back during that business with Kamoshida-kun. Help the weak, crush the strong. A truly modern legend of the gentleman thief. In the long history of humans, the gentleman thief has been seen briefly during times of turmoil. Now then, please look at this picture. Catlet-kun. This picture is the final movements of Ishikawa Goemon. I thought that looked like the Goemon that Yusuke has.
Do you know the answer?
Did something during the Shinshuku period that had him and his family boiled to death. Do you know what he did? Thievery.
This is it.
Correct.
Every single one of the Phantom Thieves' personas has something to do with thieving. Ishikawa Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. He is very popular and some called him a gentleman thief. By the way, the Goemon bath comes from his name. Only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing with the poor. Goemon's exploits have been documented in many forms and media, like kabuki and novels. Wow, really? Catlet-kun seems kinda smart, doesn't he?
Nice going!
You must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. However, it's actually unclear whether or not Goemon was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebellion against Hideyoshi, whose campaign had failed propaganda by the government to sully his name. The gentleman thief Goemon may be no more than an illusion made by varying motivations. In actuality, most heroes and gentleman thieves throughout history are something like that.
Yep.
Let's make sure people don't think we're just an illusion. But before that, you need to study for your exams that are starting tomorrow. Is it gonna take my after school time? Yep.
It's open.
Come in.
Welcome.
Oh, you're Student Council President Nijima-san, correct?
Excuse me.
Sorry for coming by so suddenly.
It was nothing.
Everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling sessions or counseling session can make people nervous, but don't be. Considering you're the student council president, I'd rather they didn't force you to come here at all, actually.
No.
Well, I was advised to come, but I still chose to do it on my own.
Good.
Good, glad to hear it. But please, there's no need to be concerned about my being here. Feel free to discuss anything with me.
Yes.
Alright, so I shall. You're sounding more like the counselor here than I am.
I see.
Excellent grades, exemplary conduct. Well, you appear to be the ideal honor student.
No.
Oh, not at all. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess. Always have to turn to others for help. Well, I'm sure you sure had me fooled. Even still, getting help isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it's wonderful that you have a support system. Indeed. Especially lately, I feel I can do anything right. Or I feel I can't do anything right by myself nowadays. Did something go wrong for you?
Yes.
Yes, but it's nothing major. Come to understand that all too well that it's a bad idea taking on more of a burden than one should. You really seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people around you, especially adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much. Adults who should be protecting me had been clever enough to understand that earlier things may have gone a bit differently before me. You think so? You live alone with your older sister, I see. Pardon my saying, but it seems you've been through quite a lot.
But
Honestly, it's only felt like the norm to me. But our lack of adult guardians has to have been hard on my sister, even now as well. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me too. Do you still remember them, your parents? Yes.
hey, so
Not as much about my mother, admittedly, but my father, without a doubt. The fact that I think about it, I may as well have grown a bit uptight because of that.
I see.
Is that so? And are you doing okay now? Is your support system adequate?
well,
It's not as if I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people I'm able to rely upon well. Of course, I never think of them as replacements for my father or my sister. No one could replace either of them. What I've lost won't ever come back. Just wanted to keep my chin up and push towards my future.
Quite.
I like the way you put that. No one can ever be replaced. We need to keep pushing towards our future. Should anything come up that you want help with, I'll be there to support you, although my skills are pretty limited. Thank you. Appreciate the kind words.
Hey,
Are you ready for your exams? It'd be pretty sad that the leader of the Phantom Thieves got bad grades. I'm curious what would happen if I went through and did get bad grades. But we got 2 IMs. We got the Shogi player. We gotta do something with Katagawa. We gotta get that rank 10 so we can get that massage. So when we go Mementos again and all that, we can still do stuff at night. We'll open up a whole new slew of possibilities. We also need to go to the library after we read our IMs. Return the book and check out the next one. I think we should have 2 books now. I know before we had 1 left over. There should be 2 now that we've proceeded forward and possibly check out Makoto's hit book. And I gotta check the litter box because my cat just took a poo and it stinks. And make sure it buried it and yeah. But until next time, if you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, comment down below. If you're new to the series, welcome. There'll be a link to the playlist in the description below so you can start from the beginning. And share this video with your friends. And until next time, take care.